What's up, friends? Welcome. We are playing some more standard and playing Phyrexian Fight Club. Now, this is a version that Mario Martinez that won an RCQ with last weekend at the Charlotte RC. However, this deck was played by I believe Javier Dominguez played this deck at the Pro Tour to like a 9-1 record, which is very surprising because the Obliterator Bushwhack deck feels like a meme. But for the specific metagame of the Pro Tour, where Red was super popular and Pixie was super popular, Obliterator was pretty good in that spot, honestly. You know, against Pixie, you have a bunch of you have 4 or more toughness creatures, and against Red, all these cards are also excellent too. Against Domain, not as good against Domain, but still pretty sweet. So, otherwise, Golgari midrange, Obliterators, and more, a lot of the usual suspects. A bunch of Unholy Annexes on the board for the midrange stuff too, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, that's it. That's the deck. So, let's see how it goes. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Chat coming out with me. This is the kind of deck where the base has to be good, and the Golgari base is pretty good. And then this is just like a little bit extra on top. You know, if the base is good and Obliterator's naturally good without the fight card, then this deck gets appealing because you have the upside of Bushwhack as well. But the Sands, I just can't mulligan. I just can't mulligan 3 lands, 4 spells. I'm a human being, all right? I'm human too. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Sorry.
Look out.
The first one's going to go for a whack. Just going to get a swamp here. Let's say go. Yeah, the problem is that Unholy Annex isn't great against the bounce stuff too, so. I mean, Golgari looking mirror here. Would I rather resolve a Sentinel or a Preacher? I think we're going to get Sentinels, we get a map. We also want to just draw it, they'll go for the throats too. So play Sentinel, get a map, they'll probably go for the throat it. And then we can get our Obliterator online. Looking to set up a turn 5 or 6 Obliterator and Bushwhack. Want to do it all at once while they're tapped out, preferably. Soulstone Sanctuary. Lumbering World Wagon.
Who's alone in the vehicle?
All right, cool. Get a land, say go. And now we're just like actually online. This is kind of gas. Let's map. And land is cool. It's awkward land, but sure. I guess we're gonna Preacher here. Maybe just Sentinel, honestly. Just like do a bunch of mapping, make sure it makes our land drops. This is a cool card. I like it a lot. World Wagon gets a land. They're gonna duress me. Alright, well, the jig is up. And they're gonna Preacher of a Schism of their own. Sure. We draw go for the throat. This crew's for 4. It's a very large crew cost.
I'm fly. I'm pilot.
I think I would like to start by mapping and see if we hit a creature or not, or spell or not. We hit a land. So hitting a land means we're just gonna cast go for the throat most likely. Keep the Maelstrom Pulse. Cast go for the throat.
Get off my plane.
This card's like so good, you know? Alright, so attack for a bunch, play Cottage, say go. Top Crimson. Ritual Chamber. Sure. That's a pretty easy mouse pulse. So we just gotta hit a spell off of our first map here when the game is over. Oh yeah, they can crew, I guess. Okay. We are going to Maelstrom Pulse this. They'll crew, we attack, we make a good trade, make some maps. We're going to map a few more times also. Yeah, no fight spell here, unfortunately. They go to 5. I would just bin the Mosswood. Wouldn't mind keeping the lands flowing, so just bin this. And then go again. Draw land. Sure. Lethal attacker, hand's pretty juiced. Next turn could be Obliterator and Preacher. Kind of fun where it's a mirror, but like our decks are like pretty different. These pain lands also not doing them any favors.
I will commandeer the vehicle.
Sure. Get a forest. Play a land. So they must have their rules. I mean, we just have 2 lethal attackers, right? So we just go for it, I think. Looks pretty good to me. 3 mana up. All right, cool. Nice clean game 1 there. So they are playing Ritual Chambers and World Wagons. This is a matchup where Obliterator is not going to be great. It's still like not bad. If you can't pull off the Bushwhack, it's pretty sick. But I don't know if that's what we want to go for. Cut the Harvester. Cut the Command. I'll have the 1 Bronco. Like Terra Sunder's pretty sweet. We just need to decide if you want to go in for like the Unholy Annex plan. And Cut Down's pretty sketchy too. We are playing 23 lands. So the Bushwhacks are like kind of part of the mana base. Yeah, I think you want Terra Sunder. The rest is a little weird. Frillback is... It's like fine, you know? Do you want our own annexes? In that case, should the Obliterators come out, we just bring in the Archfiends and go all the way? Very possible. And we're on the draw. I almost like want to bring in the Duress and leave in the Obliterator package. Maybe just bring in like 2 annexes. We are on the draw though, so the life might actually matter. Archfiend, kind of sketchy. Frillback. Whatever. Sure. That's fine. I've seen better, but seen worse also. Probably just whack turn 1 for a swamp. Unless we draw a land on our first draw step. We did not. So yeah, we should have whacked. Keep the lands going here. Get a swamp, say go. We have Bronco into Mosswood or Anoint. And they're going to cast Intimidation Tactics. Sure, I guess. 2 Cottage. Alright. I mean, just gonna cast Bronco. 2 creature lands is kind of a big deal.
Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
Alright, well, I don't have high hopes here, but we're going to attempt to move to combat. Yeah. Alright, sure. Alright. I mean... This is with these mid-range decks want to draw a good mix of like actual threats and interaction. This has been all interaction so far. Drawing Duress isn't too bad actually. I'm sure their hand's pretty interactive too. Their hand is Maelstrom Pulse, Shoot the Sheriff. They have 4 creature lands. That's pretty insane. I think it's Shoot the Sheriff. Let's play land. Say go. Our cut down's looking pretty bad here. Alright, well. Yeah, gonna need a spell here. We do have some Stone Rains, which is cool. This is non-land permanent, right? Yeah, so... Blooming Marsh. No attack because I have the Cottage. Pretty cute. We'll just Stone Rain here. Get out of here.
So you get nothing.
We draw Sentinel, but they have Maelstrom Pulse. That's kind of fine though, right? We just like get a map. and then use it. Also means I can't use their stuff. Explore. Go for the throat. We really don't want more interaction, you know? We really just want, like, something to do. I'm just gonna dump this. You know, we'll tear us under the sanctuary, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. So, fire this thing up. They keep drawing lands, so like a Stone Rain plan is not really a great one. That was also gross. Alright, well, we're going to kill that, obviously. I'm not sure why they would just offer this up. This is face up, right? They knew about Terra Sunder. Kind of a weird play, right? Why not just wait till they get a 6/6 so they can at least like 2 for 1? Very, very odd play, you know? These matchups are all about getting the most out of your cards, and that was definitely not doing that. We draw Mosswood. Pretty good draw. Dread Whispers, draw a card. It's a swamp. Cut down looking heinous here, but sure. Don't draw an Anoint.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, we'll just kill it ourselves. That's fine. How about the Karn Cam? He's outside right now. Kill our own thing. Keep our Mosswood online. Take 3. And I would say we're probably favored from this point out. We draw Unholy Annex. So let's draw off this. And make a 6/6. Sure. 1 Ritual Chamber, please. That holds back their board. Even if I draw a kill spell, they can't like they can't push through a ton of damage, so. Second. Okay. Looking pretty good. We... Attack. Attack, unlock Annex. Play Mosswood. It's good, right? It's good, right?
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Say go. Annex Drain. Yeah, Annex going off here is like probably game. Sweet. All right. Let's go, mono red. Damn. Not quite. Sure. I think we, Seagram Ghost, huh? I think a swamp. Sorry. I tried to mute it. I did not do that. There's so much impact that Kibler has that every streamer's asked about that video. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kibler calls for bans a little too much. Alright, well, this is a spot where Obliterator is going to be pretty bad. Also, our draw is heinous here. Just got full house. They're playing blue-white control. We are not in good shape, but it's fine. We played blue-white control earlier. Mystic watched it on YouTube. And, yeah, it's not great for a deck like this. Cast Obliterator. So there you go. I think my Obliterator will be taking a Ride's End here, probably. Breacher of the Schism. Yeah, what are you going to do? Attack. Get Lost. Sure. Get Lost is fine. Get a little value. Obliterator. We can Maelstrom Pulse these insects at some point. Sure. They cast a stock up next turn, we're dead. But if they don't have a card advantage card, Chase plays.
I'll take note of all your failures. I know where to
Tough game 1 because like so many of our cards are dead too. Alright. We go to Verge. I mean we can go for the throat the Overlord, obviously, which is fine. Pulsing Jace Emma tokens is pretty bad, but could also have no more lies here too. Yeah. I'm just gonna cast Preacher.
Nothing more.
Cast Preacher, say go. And more Get Lost. Jeez. Alright, I mean, if we can survive, 4 maps is a lot. Are they getting aggressive here? Wow. Look at this. Nice blue light control deck you got there. Alright. This is probably going to work, unfortunately. Oh, that was not a good choice. They chose the insect, not the anchorage. Okay. Well, here we are. Mouse repulse the insects. And if they have a no more lies, we are dead. We have to do it now because they got a cancel in their hand too. Yeah, unfortunately, our hand was just way too bad against them. Drawing three obliterators against the blue light control deck is a pretty bad place to be. So that's okay. We'll sideboard. So we're gonna bring in Duress, the Annexes. Tear Asunder is like, I mean, it's better than like Anoint or whatever, right? So bring in Tear Asunders. Cut the Harvester. The Gix's command. Actually, the Harvester might be okay. Cutting all the cut downs. We're cutting the Anoints. Cutting some go for the Throats. Yeah, you want the Tear Asunders. Miasma, Archfiend. Archfiend's like fine too. So is Frillback. Just want threats. Obliterator is pretty bad, but like I just don't think that we have a better card to have in that slot anyway. Still a threat, whatever, you know. Go down to 1. I think 2 go for the throat's fine actually. 2 go for the throat, 3 pulse, 2 Tear Asunder. What's up, After Party? I'm gonna shave an Obliterator. It's fine. I'll play. Come on, man. And we have the Bushwhack for a land, but if you told me it was a guaranteed 3rd land coming, I would keep this hand. But we cannot, so we're gonna mulligan. Sure. Harvester's like not bad against Overlord, but Frillback's pretty bad. All these cards are pretty bad. It's a pretty bad hand, but alright. Let's whack for a land. Say go. That was a good draw. Alright. We don't want it to get smited. Alright. Usually I'm pretty in favor of just casting Mosswood Dread Knight. They have so many to exile it. So many ways to exile it. I'm gonna draw a card. Say go. Our hand is not really curvy enough to do elsewhere. If they have a way to deal with this, so be it. We need a lot going on here. Definitely not a great matchup for us. Ugh, it's gross. Alright, we're gonna attack. They'll probably exile it, but it's fine. Sure. Cast 10, nope. Alright. I mean, they're planning on card drawing here. Get Lost is that's a lot of maps, folks. The untapping against Lockdown, I guess, is annoying, but we have like plenty of ways to deal with that. We cast Jace. Wow, so many maps. This is great for us. We're drawing pretty bad, but like we should have so many looks at lands here. Ship that. It's on Mouse Repulse. Ship it. This is on 6. 6? Jeez.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Wow. Not hitting a land there in 3 maps is pretty insane, honestly, but Yeah, I think we're probably dead now. That's just wild. Still 6 cards for them. Plussing is fine. The old Blast Zone. Come on, Gandalf. What do we got going on over here? Another... Oh my god, this is sick. The value here is unbelievable. We get to Mosswood and map. Go on Axe. Oh my god. Alright, well... Obviously, we have to cast this to get the value off of it. And if they counter it, it's terrible for us. We don't have a land, but... We're going to lose it otherwise, so... Sure, here you go. Dread Whispers. We draw another non-land. This is actually insane. Like...
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
That's like 7 non-lands in a row. Alright. I guess. We're gonna dump... I guess Harvester. Pretty sick game, honestly, but whatever. Like... Definitely not a great matchup. They mill over non-land, land. Another non-land. Alright.
Where are they?
Map. Wow. We did it. Still discarding the hand size. But... Make a fish.
Organic minds are easily quelled.
Alright. Overlord of the Floodpits. I think this card's pretty stinky. Discard a land. 4 mana left over. This is it's just so hard to win from the spot because like the way you win is like you overpower their counter spells. I'd be by double spelling. We just like, can't really do that. But draw land, so we're here. We're present. We're in the game, I guess. Land Sentinel tear asunder the Overlord. It's like fine. It's fine, I guess. A lot of work to do, but six cards for them? It's tough. Eight lands to my 5. Sure. It's also hard to use Moss without lands in play as well.
I know where to find all the answers.
No More Lies not usually good when you have 8 lands in play, unless your opponent's stuck on, 4 or 5 lands. Betcha, but they're ahead on all metrics. Now they game 4 life, sure. Oh, they draw cards too. Oh wow, okay. Because they'd be able to play lands, so. We draw Bushwhack. That is worth a land, I guess. We can, let's Bushwhack for a land. I think I like Archfiend. It's the card I care least if they counter. I get to map if it resolves. Sentinel of the Nameless City. They have 3 Anchorage, too. Man. I think I've been this. Cassian's very upset we haven't drawn any lands. take 2. Really upset. Like, really, really upset. Day of Judgment to kill their own Betcha, and they take 2. Cool. We're still battling. We ain't dead yet. They're going to just chuck their Jace. Now their next... Oh, they draw 3, too. Alright, sure. I mean, we have unbelievable amount of work to do here, but I would say we're not dead just yet. Now we draw land. Fantastic. Alright. Counter the thing. Sure. Make a 6/6. Sucks is like playing against Control is really fun, but like both these games, like, you know, we just drew a really awful hand matchup in game 1, and we just never got any stuff going on in this game here. You know, we were probably too far behind to win this game, given they have like infinite mana, and now they have a lot of resources too. They're also just like getting close to a Jace ultimate just killing us. We have 25 cards in deck. Found them lands. All right. The ride is over. Make a 6/6. Any change to the standard of the BNR? I don't think so. Standard's phenomenal right now. I would say it's a step below phenomenal, but still very good. You know, if I could magically wave my hand, you know, and make like Up the Beanstalk cost green, and like, I don't know, Manifold Mouse non-exist, something like that. I don't know exactly, you know, maybe I would, but
I'll take note of all your failures.
Right, mill 3.
No secret escapes.
Yeah, we're just dead here. I mean, like, kind of an unfortunate match. Definitely not a good matchup, but like, we just like never really had a chance to play because of how our hands lined up both games. Pretty sure. All right, we're just a sanity scoop here. Call it a match. It's fine. Is it is? Okay. Hand's good. Hopefully not blue light control again, obviously, but definitely hope to not play against blue light control and register Phyrexian Obliterator deck. Carpulsion Forest is what you want to see, though, so I'll just cast this down. Get a land, say go. It's creatures and kill spells. Bring on the Gruuls. Ooh, the Dinosaurs? Wow. Alright. Sure. Everybody do the Dinosaur, I guess. I guess if I have that, like, 5/4, I can't even block here. That's the one. Okay. Sure. Can't cut down now either. Actually, I can't cut down. So we can just anoint this. And we'll just say go. Looking to line up a block, but if they do anything else, I'll just cast cut down. They're not banning any cards in Standard. Standard's fine. It's a healthy format. Like, they'll ban Underworld Breach since it's broken. Triumphant Chomp. Dynamic Sir creature, or he's a, sure, that's fine. So, chomp away. This should be a very good matchup for us. The Golgari deck is really good against random creature decks. Play another 2/3, sure. 2 cards left. Alright. Once again, we draw some lands. If this misses, we were in pretty big trouble. But I don't think we can afford to not do it. Oh my god, man. Whatever.
Where are they?
I don't know how our 23 land 4 bushwhack deck is getting mana screwed so much, but whatever, I guess. Rich line here, attack for 3 is awesome. We draw another non-land. The thing also is looking at the Pro Tour deck list, like, we had a week. The set was out for, like, less than a week before deck submission. So, like, it's tough to innovate, you know? Alright, they play a 3-2. That's fine. We want to probably Mosswood. Let's attack. I guess we maybe we don't play the other Mosswood because we're gonna take a pain and we have Go for the Throat and Harvester of Misery up. Just let go. There are some possible big top end dinosaurs here we can kind of avoid by doing this. Regal Imperiosaur. I think we just channel this. Obviously, a lot more goes into scheduling the Pro Tour than than what when things come out. It's like the Magicon and stuff, but let's get a land. Play land. Let's play Go. I think actually it's Maelstrom Pulse. Let's go for the Throw can deal with the creature land too. And map. I don't know how Sentinel's a 4/4. That's actually impossible, but whatever. Alright, so do have a Dinosaur. The rest not very exciting. Just pretty good matchup, because consider bringing in the Archfiends. I mean, Duress it's not good, but I don't really want much else. And I think that hitting our Rule Spell early is the way to not die. So whatever. Remember, folks, the first time you hit that follow button watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support your favorite content creator, and then hopefully me too, of course. Just no lands. Just not a 1. Alright. We're a mulligan. They mulliganed also, at least. This hand is great. We're gonna dump the Archfiend. Just keep the kill spells and the Preacher. I've been dabbling in Modern. Not for anything but the coverage. Just do some coverage homework. Not a big fan of Modern these days. Did my homework for coverage, and that was mostly it. Ixali's Lore Keeper. Llanowar Elves for Dinosaurs. Joins actual factual Llanowar Elves for the vaunted 8-pack of dudes. They attack and say go. So they had no 2-drop. They could have a 3-drop but had a tap land. Could anoint this. I think we're going to. I don't love this, but I think that they're light enough on resources where I don't mind doing it. Okay. Forge is kind of cool. Forge, however, is comically bad against Obliterator. Bring it on, you know?
I'm sorry, Tyler Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
Hammer Skull. That's a big dude. This is a pretty easy one, but you should just attack first. It's always important that whenever you're given the opportunity, you should always put your opponent to the test. If they attack with their creature have a bunch of mana up, there's a non-zero chance I don't block, so I don't want to lose creature. you know? So, all right. I think I would like to just attack. Actually, I don't get a card. I should get a token. They block. Yeah, they block. It's still good for me. Should attack. They are going to block. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're just not going to whack. I mean, we can whack once, I guess. Just keep one for drawing Obliterator, hopefully. Alright, just say go. We have our next Boom Boom on lockdown. That is a good one to kill. So, beginning combat, they can hatch an egg. We are not going to allow that to happen. So, still... Sure, that's fine, too. Kill this. Gone Dinosaur hunting. They get some eggs. The eggs will work for future hatchers, but... Sure. I mean... Alright. I guess I'll cast Duress. What's the last card? It is a Regal Imperiosaur. Amusingly enough, these eggs are not walls, and they are dinosaurs. So when they play the Imperiosaurs, these will be 1/2s, which is pretty funny. But... Alright. One Obliterator, please. Want to buy one Obliterator. Oh, should I come with the Ridgeline? Sure. Says trample. What a 6 power too. Jeez, maybe I should attack. That was I didn't really consider them ridgelining. I just wasn't really on my radar. Probably should have been though. I'm just gonna block. All right, for 9. Another Moss with Dread Knight. Okay, go to 8. Okay. Say go. Phyrexian Obliterator.
Where are they?
Drawn 3 whacks and no Obliterators. Oh, Karn's here. Turn off the Karn cancel windows open so the green screen screwed up, or whatever. Alright, that is a pretty large creature. We're gonna go 2 here and probably die. Three, sorry. Harvester of Misery. That kills my Mosswood. It kills the eggs. Yeah, this Herbrass Forge kind of just got us. Which is pretty embarrassing, but... Alright, whatever. Let's go to the next game. Like... We have 3 Maelstrom Pulses, you know, but whatever, I guess. We're not actually dead, but, I mean, it's still... We're basically dead, so... Oh, sure, I could have channeled. That's fair.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I'll see much casting it. Yeah, sure. We could channel, be one more draw. But even then, like, I don't know, whatever. The rest gets Forge or Removal. Both Harvester and Commander are pretty bad. I'm just gonna cut these. Bring in the Terra Sunders. Alright. 2 lands on the draw. It's fine. Good pain-free lands, too, which is nice. They go turn 1, Amonkhet Raceway. Alright, we're gonna draw Dread Knight. We should draw freaking land here. I still don't understand how this deck has 23 lands and 4 Bushwhacks. We just actually can't draw a land. Like, it's impossible. Here's a yearly. We draw a land. We did it. Actual factual miracle. Karn had his Dew Claws removed. He's like 4 years old, and he's like mangled them like 3 or 4 times already, so that was like, we're not doing this anymore, just get rid of them. So, in the cone of shame. Herbrass Forge here, try and get us again. We got Maelstrom Pulse this time, though, so... Alright. I was gonna say I want to draw land there. That's not a land, but it's fine. Franny says, love the sound effects.
Harnessing the good energy, walk out the back. Harness energy, walk the back.
All right. Feeling very good about this game. Two go for the throat. It's a big idiot. Great board. Hammer skulls, whatever. They got a bite here too. That's fine. Chomp, 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 and away. Drawing a land here would be best, I think. Speed go up. Still can't draw land, but sure. I don't want to take 6. Like... yeah, we'll just go for the throat, the hammer skull. I go for the throat the next creature, and then pulse next turn. This is fine. Take 3. The speed goes up, but like whatever. Then if I draw land, I can go pulse and preacher would be ideal. So ideal play here is like they play a big idiot, we kill it, untap, go preacher pulse. Archfiend is good against Forge. That's cute.
I know how to speed things up.
Just nothing? Nothing? Really? Alright. Sure.
Get off my plane.
3 cards, huh? Just gonna cast this idiot, I guess. I'm not gonna leave Matt up for a go for the throat. And then I'm not gonna cast the card draw thing either. Our hand's really good, so just get on the board. 2-turn clock in play. Hammer Skull's fine. Also fine. Great. That turn was double Hammer Skull. Then maybe we're in a bit of iffy world, but... the last card Snakeskin Bale? No way. No way.
Inconceivable.
Oh, sure. Tyvar Stand. That's fine. Alright, totally fine. They're now completely out of cards. We have a Death Touch blocker. They have no Dinosaur to even, like, unstun this thing. And they draw a new Forge. That's fine, because now we're at the point where the Archfiends will take over the Forge, so... Yep, we're good here. Your turn.
On the machine!
Land. They need an answer for Archfiend, like, probably this turn.
Game. Blouse.
4 Dinosaurs. A lot of cool cards, but... Alright, so pretty cool version of Golgari, honestly. I do think that this deck is a very, very good choice if you're expecting a lot of red decks. Red decks and Pixie. Pixie does not deal with Obliterator that well either. They have a lot of -3, -3 effects, not that many hard removal spells. And, like, this deck has so many must-kills, which is pretty cool. Deck's not great against Control. Don't think it's great against Domain either. So this is definitely kind of like a more of a metagame deck. You know, we had Gruul #1, Pixie #2 going into the Pro Tour. We were correct about that. More Domain than expected. So I imagine other teams came to the same conclusions, which is why they played this deck and they did well with it. So there you go. More to go on stream. You two folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.